Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Games every single day, and the best seat to keep up with all the action is right in your own backyard.
Big screen outside, grill going, neighbors and friends coming over to watch. Now that's how you host.
As an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Home Depot's got what you need to get the backyard match day ready.
That's right. Whether it's a projector screen setup, string lights, little patio furniture, the Home Depot will help you make your yard the go-to spot.
And with fast, free delivery on over 2 million items, you can focus on setting up the ultimate backyard fan zone instead of making trips to the store.
So as we welcome the world to our backyard, get your home watch party ready with an assist from the Home Depot.
To learn more, visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26.
Usually the conversation around here is about football. Today, the topic is gas for one of the sponsors, specifically Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gasoline. Let's start with the fact that Mobile Supreme Plus Premium is amazing. It keeps engines 3 times cleaner, so engines perform better for better gas mileage. Just ask motorsports legend Shirley Cha-Cha Muldowney. She raced top fuel dragsters in the 70s, so she knows a thing or two about gasoline. She also knows a thing or two about the 70s, so if there are any questions about leisure suits, vinyl, or fondue, fire away. One might wonder why they call her Cha-Cha. Like, is it a family name or a marketing ploy? Or maybe she thought it sounded cool. It's very curious. Getting back to fuel, Shirley and the team highly recommend Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gas because it keeps engines 3 times cleaner for better performance and gas mileage. By the way, Cha-Cha Muldowney, she drove a pink car. Mobile. Legendary. 3 times cleaner compared to Mobile regular gas and port fuel injected engines. Actual results may vary. Visit mobilefuels.com for details.
Kylie's like, she's nervous, it looks like.
I am not nervous. I just don't want to do it.
She just shouted she wasn't nervous, which definitely means she's nervous.
Why would she be nervous? Everything's edited.
If you're not nervous, you'd be like, I'm not nervous. What are you talking about? But she just yelled, so she gave away the fact that she is nervous.
You're gonna get killed. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to New Heights, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. So I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio, Cincinnati Bearcat alums.
Yeah.
New episodes drop every single Wednesday during the NFL season. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, and always follow the show on social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, what we got coming up, brother?
Man, we got a great episode coming up for all you guys out there watching this show right now. We got an all-timer of a guest coming up on this one. We have been waiting to put this person on the show, and you guys have been asking for her for a long time, and it's finally happening. Our guest today is the field hockey phenom out of Lower Merion High School, the 2-time Colonial States Athletic Conference title winner from Cabrini University, a champion of the Eagles Autism Foundation, the mother of Wyatt, Elliot, and Bennett, and, of course, Winnie and Baloo, the ultimate Irish Wolfhound dog mom. And best of all, she is my beautiful wife. Making her long-awaited New Heights debut, please welcome Mrs. Kylie Kelce.
Come on down.
She's coming. She's coming.
Here we go.
She said she's coming. Maybe she's not coming.
This is electric.
Kylie Kelce!
Woo!
I'm being forced to do
She's
this
here!
against my will.
Oh, my gosh. Well, when the people ask, you have no choice. You have to come on.
We're going to get
Thanks
to
for joining,
a
Kai.
Of course.
We're going to get to a very stimulating conversation. But before we do, we're going to get to some new news to start this thing off. Kylie, as you know, because you listen to all of our episodes because you're our biggest fan, why don't you hit us with the new news?
I thought I get to do it after you guys do.
Yeah, Jason, don't act like this is your first time.
Well, we do
Hit
that mostly because people don't know what they're doing. But if you know what you're doing,
no,
you
we
just kinda
don't.
do it.
Oh, I don't
Jason,
hear it from
start
upstairs
it up,
every week.
Jason.
New news.
New news.
New news.
Okay.
I was expecting better. I'm not going to lie. All
It's
right.
all right. God, how many times do you hear new news on a daily basis?
Well, the problem is that if it gets kicked off in our house, then it happens the rest of the day. Because Wyatt will start, and then Ellie will start, and then they'll do it back and forth to each other for a while.
I think, do you ever hear new news out and about?
No, I don't.
That's a
No,
shame.
you don't. Oh my
Maybe you will
gosh,
now.
I hear it everywhere. Yeah, you just set yourself up because now you're
Yep.
going to hear it every single day.
No, thanks.
More than you already do.
Yeah, no, that was actually pretty fun coming out to training camp. All the training camp practices we had out here in KC. We'd come down the hill and I would just hear everything: little kids, grown-ups, everyone just screaming new news. And it was, I was like, man, everybody really listens to this freaking show from the kingdom, man. It's wild.
Yeah.
And that blew my mind that you don't hear it, Kai. I thought they would have been screaming at you left and right.
Trav, I'm not a 6'3", 290-pound or 6'5", 6'6". What
You're
I'm not like
you're 6'2" at least. And everyone knows who you are.
give or take 3 inches. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, the new news we have to start with is obviously we have a documentary coming out about our family,
Yes.
all 3 of our families, called Kelce on Amazon. That's going to be dropping here on the 12th, I think. I hope it's the 12th.
It
Hope I
is
didn't just
definitely
mess
the
it up.
12th.
Okay. So, yeah, I thought we'd maybe start with that, and then we'll get to wherever else this conversation
What
goes.
what was your initial reaction when Jason told you he was doing a documentary about himself? Were
It's
you
not about
like,
myself.
wow,
Did you not just hear me, Travis? It's about our family.
this is a question for Kylie.
It says Kelce because we are all Kelces.
I am a
And
Kelce.
then it also says a football family is
Don't tell
a
me what my
football
name
story.
is.
I was perfectly fine with it. I was very supportive until Jason came home the one day and said, "Oh, I spoke to the production crew and they said that you will need to be interviewed." And I said, turns out, no, I'm good. And then I got roped into it anyway. So
Yep.
She was
Hope
always,
you
she's
enjoy
always
it.
supportive.
This
She's always
is very similar to how I got Jason in on Catching Kelce. Remember
I do
that?
remember that.
You
Yeah,
remember
I do.
that? Yeah, I was like,
That
hey,
was
Jason,
early.
I'm doing this
That
show.
was early on.
Hey, dude, do
I
you
didn't have to be convinced about that. I was all in on the Catching Kelce. The moment you said there's 50 girls from 50 states competing to date you or whatever the final prize
You
was.
better throw it in reverse, sir. We were already dating. You better throw it in reverse, sounding that excited about 50 girls from 50 states being in one spot.
I wasn't dating them. I was just excited to see it happen.
You heard that, right? I will say, watching what was the stadium that the starting thing?
USC Stadium, Coliseum.
Yes, I will say, sitting in the stands and watching that debacle unfold was
It's funny.
that was
It was
Fun.
freezing, and all these girls were out there in
T-shirts.
like T-shirts or
tied up like Britney Spears crop tops.
Yeah, and they were just shivering in between takes.
Yeah. That was fun, Trav.
The one girl was crying, and everybody assumed watching the show she was crying because she got eliminated.
Yes.
But she was really crying because she was so
She's
cold.
being forced to stay outside when it was freezing. She didn't even want to be on the
that,
show.
Was that not Alaska? And it was just, I feel like it was Alaska because
I
we were
think it
laughing
was.
I think
really
it was
hard
Alaska.
about how cold.
Gosh, Kai, you were
Alaska
really into
was.
Catching Kelce. You remember what states everybody was from?
I
It said
only
it on
remember
her
being there in
shirt.
person.
That was electric. Yeah, what a time. Let's all forget about it. Did you enjoy being in front of the camera, Kai?
No,
What? You didn't enjoy this? Well, everybody,
no, I'd
everybody's
prefer
going to see you. And
I
Go ahead.
prefer to be behind the scenes.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah,
well,
part of the reason why I'm emphasizing that I'm here against my will.
well, I'm glad you came on. I think I speak for everyone when I say it's long overdue. What was your favorite experience about the whole thing, about the whole documentary?
I would say the production crew that we worked with, Don and Sheena, and then the crews that they brought in. We had some reoccurring people. The sound guy, Jeff, was awesome.
Shout out Jeff.
Yeah, he was
out
with us
Jared.
at the Super Bowl. There were just like a number of people who sort of came in regularly by the end of it. And it was kind of nice. We got to catch up every time they were here and just chat. And so it felt far more comfortable at the end than it did at the beginning.
Yeah, we ended up using the team that we kind of agreed to do this with 2 years ago, Don and Sheena, husband and wife, and then they have a company called 914 Productions, but they're local to Philadelphia, obviously Eagles fans. It was it fit in really well, and I think it really made doing all the shots and being as open as possible. It made it a lot easier working with them, and their whole crew and staff. It was easy to just kind of be ourselves and be as authentic as possible.
I also just keep saying, like, if nobody watches it, it's okay. It's just the most expensive home video ever made.
I mean, we had home videos with Dad, but Don and Sheena do a much better job than Dad.
Way better. They actually keep the camera on the action.
And they don't record over it with old episodes of Law and Order. So
Poor Ed.
Just got to know how these guys get caught. Who was the biggest diva on set? Was it Jason? Jason had to be the biggest diva through this entire thing. He made an entire season about him. Tell us how big of a diva he was.
Please.
Seriously, tell us. I don't think
anybody's a diva. If anybody's a diva, it's Wyatt. Wyatt's a diva.
I was trying to find a nice way to say our dramatic 3-year-old is definitely the one who takes the cake on being a diva.
She's a princess in my eyes.
But she takes pride in that. Yeah.
Is diva just another word for princess? What does a diva stand for? What's the root?
Hold on,
I'm going to do something.
Look it up. Look it up. Here we go. How often does he use his search engine?
Goodness gracious. I would estimate 30 minutes would be his maximum before his thought just takes him back to Google. His train of thought.
Well, Jason, I could tell you this right now. A diva is not a princess. It's like a famous female opera singer.
Yeah, it's just a famous singer, it looks like.
Yeah. I know more than you. Typically used for a woman. In this case, it was used for Jason in the his documentary. I didn't watch a single second of Catching Kelce. I can't wait for you guys to sit there and just watch the entire documentary. Which is going to be 10 times better than any show I've ever been on. I know I'm excited to watch it. I know the 92%ers are excited to watch it. And just by the trailer alone, Kylie looks like the superstar she is. And Jason, you look just confused on whether you should keep playing football or not.
It's just the movie is just, should instead of being called Kelce, just be called Confusion.
Kelce premieres on September 12th exclusively on Prime Video. Yeah, we all can't wait to see it, guys. Let's talk some Eagle autism. You do a lot of work on behalf of the Eagles Autism Foundation and also got us involved in the cause. Can you share a little bit about why this cause means so much to you, Kai?
Yeah. I feel a little bit like a broken record at this point, but I had a neighbor growing up who's more like a brother than a neighbor. His name is Tim. Now our girls call him Uncle Tim. When I was growing up, he called me and my sister sisters, my mom his girlfriend, and my dad the boss. So Tim was a constant. And because of the time of my life that I met him, it was just sort of second nature to interact with him. And it never really registered with me that, we were interacting with someone who was on the spectrum. So when I got a little bit older and realized, how impactful it was to have Tim in my life and to understand autism on a personal level, in the way that having Tim did, it helped me decide on a career after college. I went to work one-to-one with individuals who had special needs. And shortly thereafter, we started a family and then stepped in for the Eagles Autism Foundation, volunteering first and then in a little bit more of an official capacity now. But I just feel passionately that the Eagles Autism Foundation they are doing their absolute best to impact the autism community through programs, through research. Every single dollar donated goes back to the autism community. So it's not, awesome, they're very transparent about how your money's being used. And the programs and research are chosen through a very, very selective process. And it's built on the passion of Jeffrey because of his experience with his brother who is on the spectrum. So I'm really grateful that Jeffrey felt passionate enough to send the Eagles philanthropic focus into this direction. Mm-hmm. And I'm also grateful that they allow us to be as involved as we can be awesome. Year after year, because they really are doing amazing work. Well,
I'll tell you what, all the events that you guys throw to raise these funds look absolutely Like, they are just an absolute blast. I get the pleasure of joining the one in Sea Isle. Unfortunately, I had to leave early this year, but it's always just so much fun. And you guys also have the 10-mile bike ride, correct?
That's the Eagles Autism Challenge.
Ooh, nice.
There's actually more than just a 10-mile bike ride. It's a 5. You can either do a 10-mile bike. He knows this. You can do a 10-mile bike, 5K. Well, it was 30, but there used to be a 60. I didn't know which one 50. We took down. 50.
He's scrambling.
So you can't do the 50 anymore, but there's still a 30-mile bike ride.
Just trust it, Jason. Just trust it.
And I'm not going to lie. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. The 10-mile bike ride, you're riding in the streets of Philadelphia, but most of the people aren't like experienced bike riders. So like there's cars all over the place.
We used to have.
Dude, I watched Howard Eskin almost die. Like, just like he's on the radio, talking on the radio. He's on the radio doing a radio spot, the king of sports media.
This is not good.
And this dude is talking on the radio, runs right through a red light, like not even thinking twice. Cars have to slam on their brakes. And then later in the race, he almost got hit.
Everyone knows it's illegal to be on the radio and drive a bike. You're not supposed to be doing that.
It's just that the fact is, like, most of the people riding the bikes are doing it for a good cause. But because there's so many cars out on the street, it's not like you're just riding your bike through the park. Like, you're on Broad Street in Philadelphia. There's going to be some cars. And we changed the route this year, I think, for that reason, to try and make it less vehicular manslaughter friendly.
Jason. Oh my God.
Well, that'd be smart. That's a good thing. This is a good thing, Kylie. This is a good thing.
So this year, for that exact reason, we got together with our production company who helps put the route together, and also Philadelphia Police Department and like the city officials, to figure out a way to solve this problem. And
then AJ Brown almost got hit by a car.
He was on Instagram Live.
He was on Instagram.
If there's anybody that can get hit by a car and be okay.
There is a trend. All the people that have been almost struck by vehicles have been on some type of media. AJ Brown was on Instagram Live when he almost got hit by a car this year.
To be clear, all of this feedback is coming from a guy who at some point called me and said,
I get lost every year. I have to find my way back to the
What road is the way back? He is the only one who gets lost. The only one.
Travis knows this hits a little too close to home. I've never been given directions
this
around.
Is so fucking
I still remember the story
gold.
about when he got lost 2 blocks from home and had to go knock on someone's door to call your dad. 2 blocks. Call your dad and be like, hey, Dad, I don't know how to get home.
And he was at a friend's house that he goes to a lot.
He was like 13.
I was not 13.
He was in high school. I'm telling you.
So anyways, if you're looking to support a bunch of families and a great foundation, or if you just want to roll the dice and see a bunch of exciting events where people almost get hit by vehicles, come on down and participate in the Eagles Autism Challenge.
No.
This is awesome.
We can cut all this out. It's fun.
Yeah. Obviously.
So there's the Eagles Autism Challenge, which we just talked about, and then the Team 62 fundraiser out in Sea Isle that this year raised $380K alone just this year.
Yeah, that was the part of.
We actually got up into the 400s, I believe.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Because of a few things that rolled in after the fact, but yeah, the OD again. We love it there.
Those shorebirds. Oh man.
Yeah, and everyone comes feeling generous, and they help us crush our previous year's record. So
feeling generous is pretty funny because really it's just everybody comes up there thirsty and ready to drink.
That's right. Yeah, have a little fun. But but it's not even just that.
Everybody at the shore is spending their money on alcohol and Rita's. That is it. It's those two things, and
the Rita's
that's
is
why
free.
everyone keeps coming back.
Rita's is free. The Rita's is free at the event.
All right now.
But it's more than just the people. Like, we had so many sponsors, and Kylie and Ryan, the head of the Eagles Autism Foundation, they do so much work setting up different sponsorships, different corporate donors that have like different things at the event. A lot of my teammates came out this year. This is the most amount of Eagles players we've had at the event. So I mean, there was a lot of support from a lot of people this year. So we did not expect anything like that. I don't think it's crazy how much money it's raised.
That's how you know you guys are doing it right.
Honestly, Brian does a really good job of, she says that it's add water and stir. So a good example is we have
Kool-Aid?
I guess we have
Don't forget that sugar now.
we have Radiothon coming up
right,
that
Why doesn't Kool-Aid come with the sugar in it? I feel like
Jason,
they're
let Kylie
skimping on the
talk.
ingredient. Oh, sorry. Have we ever had
asking
Kool-Aid?
me? No.
You've never had Kool-Aid ever?
You said, have we ever had
I
Kool-Aid?
did say that. We've never had Kool-Aid.
We do not have Kool-Aid in our home right now.
Does Whole
but
Foods sell Kool-Aid?
You got Wyatt's never had Kool-Aid?
This is a crime. We need to change this.
She is
know what
way too
Travis
old
is
not to
coming
have
in
had
with.
Kool-Aid. Yeah, I'm about to come through like the Kool-Aid
to
man.
be fair,
Just
she
knocking down
She had
walls.
Accelerator.
she would house. No, she has not.
What? What did he just say?
He said she's had Accelerator.
You cannot give caffeine to kids.
Plant-based thermogenics.
That'll help her stay awake for 5 days straight.
I don't really know where to go from here.
Just close it out.
Please.
Just close out that
Please.
section.
No. We're just getting started, guys.
Please.
That's only
That was the
I'm
first.
done now?
That was the
that
first
is
segment.
the
You
old
got
first segment.
10 more
that
segments.
probably
to
should
go.
have taken 10 to 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ. This is making it abundantly clear why when I'm like, oh no, they'll be done 4 hours from now, and I still can't get a fucking answer from Jason to be like, we're done, you can come home now.
Sure, we'll be able to post a link so that all our 92%ers can get involved or continue to be involved in helping the Eagles Autism Foundation. And it's awesome to hear that, you know what I mean, you found that that love to give back. Well, let's move on to no dumb questions.
Hey-o.
Because there's no dumb questions. There's just dumb people.
Nice, Kai. Good job.
I appreciate you joining
You're welcome.
these two dummies. At Brohan914
Brohan.
on YouTube. Brohan.
Nice.
Guys, if you ever have Kylie on, my no dumb question
Whoa,
is,
specific to Kylie. All right.
has she ever tried to set up Trav? What does this mean? If no,
Wow.
why not? If yes, please spill the tea. Oh, like set me up with a significant other.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now you're on the hot seat, Kai. Go ahead and answer that no dumb question.
No, I have not tried to set up Travis with someone.
You gave me some good info on one of the DMs I got one time from a girl that used to go to your high school, right?
A little intel for you. Yes.
So knew to stay away from that one, and so
Well,
Dip, dodge, duck that one.
I guess we've never really had the opportunity.
just gave me
though,
the fair warning not to get set up with that one. So no, she has never tried to set me up with
I
anyone.
think the
though.
DMs spoke for themselves, Travis.
Well, you know, DMs I heard can work every now and then, or at least swiping right.
Don't try and get off topic.
Hey-o.
I have not set you
What?
up with anyone.
What? You're right.
I have not, and I would not ever. No.
why would you not ever set
Oh,
Travis up?
I knew Jason was going to answer. I wasn't going to ask that.
You don't want to know the
I'm
answer.
terrified to know the answer. Go ahead. Tell the people.
To be fair, most of my friends are dating or married.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. That's a fair answer. It has nothing
Other
to do with
than
me.
that, I think you're fine. I think you're doing great on your own, Travis.
Wyatt
You
said I'm-
have no problem.
Something tells me, Wyatt told me that I was naughty and I was sneaky because of what she was hearing her parents say about me.
Jason, why would you say that about your brother? That seems unfair.
I think she saw that. See, what happens is kids watch a lot of shows and they see things and they just mimic them when they're talking to
We'll
people.
go with that.
What shows?
Very
She saw
common.
it on a show. Yep.
All right. Well, that's fair. Well, things are not looking up for me.
You're doing great, Trav.
Any 92%ers out there still looking for someone to breed with. And that about does it for no dumb questions before I move on. Oh, man.
You are doing so well.
Thank you for joining in there, Kylie. And thank you to Brohan. 914, you got your answer.
Thanks, Brohan.
And there's probably no chance of me ever getting hooked up with Kylie's suggestions. Thank you. So moving on to bold topics for Kylie Kelce. Kylie, do you go by Kelce or Kelce?
I go by Kelce
Okay.
because
All right. That's
what he goes by.
I mean, I'll go by
That's
either
fair.
one, really. But
That's fair. All
definitely
right.
Kelce. I'm not going to correct somebody who says Kels.
All right, well, let's get into some bold topics for the one and only Kylie Kelce. Kylie, as you know this is a serious interview. We need truthful answers, and Jason and I are considered journalists at this point, being a year into the podcast game.
So, Travis, we just asked you if Kylie would ever tried to hook you up with somebody. But Kylie infamously fell in love with me on Tinder. So maybe she can give you some advice on your dating app.
Gosh. What was your Tinder picture?
Well, there was a bunch of them. There was like 4 of them.
Yeah, but what was your first one?
I think it was me on the sideline looking up.
No, it was.
Shut up.
No, it wasn't. Here's the problem.
Everybody you were an Eagles player.
Yeah, I said, I am Jason Kelce, legendary Philadelphia Eagles
No,
center.
you didn't.
Swipe right if you're into the Eagles.
Oh, my God. Kylie, you fell for that?
No, he didn't. You want to know the best part?
Everyone did.
So on Tinder... You're such an ass.
Go ahead, Kai.
I found out years later that he thought that there was evidence in his profile that he played for the Eagles. And he mentioned something about, well, there was a picture of a TV screen.
Yeah.
On a game, I guess it's when he was injured. Or maybe a preseason. And it was part of his profile. And I said, there was no picture of you. There was no picture of a TV screen. Needless to say, it was cropped to fit Tinder. And so the only thing you could see was his face.
Yeah.
So you couldn't see the lower thirds. You couldn't see the ticker.
You couldn't see any of the
anything.
graphics. All you could see.
You couldn't even see the Eagles emblem on his shirt.
All you could see was an athletic issued shirt on a sideline with a bunch of other people.
Oh, you're
you
such
couldn't
a
even
little...
tell. It was so discreet.
Being a brat.
It's a beautiful love story. It's the start of a beautiful love story.
Yep.
I got to get back on Tinder and show a preseason sideline pic of me. You think I should go stash or no stash? You think they recognize me if I did stash? They probably would. They probably think I was like an equipment manager if I just had the stash on.
For a Tinder bio, are you pro stash or not pro stash, anti stash?
I'm gonna.
You hear that?
This is. I heard it the other day. If you could. This is gonna sound a little harsh, but I think you should do the mustache because if they'd swipe right at your worst, then they'll love you at your best.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. That's good thinking. That doesn't even hurt my feelings. That's just smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is genius.
Get those expectations down.
Yeah. Set them low.
It's really
Set them
down.
low.
So when did you find out that the guy you fell in love with on Twitter was a Neanderthal and just an absolute disgusting human being?
I mean, I think I told her about it right away.
Oh, it was in your Tinder profile?
It wasn't in the profile, but it was definitely.
Well, his
communicated
profile
upfront.
at the time was something to the effect of, I want to have deep, meaningful conversations and talk about getting married and having kids or something like that. Joke's on him. Who got the last laugh. It was pretty evident when the first time, well, I shouldn't say the first time, the second time that we hung out.
What happened the first time?
Well, you fell asleep 45 minutes after I got there on the bar table because he was too drunk. And
Not a good first date.
And then Bo Allen accomplished the most impressive physical feat of his life when he fireman carried Jason back to his apartment.
I could see Bo doing that. Honey Bobo. Shout out to Honey Bobo.
Exactly. He emphasized that someone who's dead weight is difficult to carry, but Jason fought him the whole way.
It's even harder than dead weight. It was It was
Physically fought him the entire way.
You're making me look stupid in front of this girl.
Yeah, I was wiggling free. I was making it difficult for him. It became a challenge halfway through. But yeah, I definitely fell asleep, got a little bit too inebriated. But I was sober enough to know it was the most beautiful woman I had ever seen in my life. It was love at first sight, let me tell you.
He doesn't even believe in love at first sight.
I didn't until I met you. And it was like fireworks exploded at the door. The moment you walked through the door, Buffalo Billiards.
I want to feel those fireworks.
It was like, if you know, like when a movie has like an angel walk through doors and it's like there's only like one light on that person.
That's what happened. I've always wanted that to happen.
It was like I was in a movie for a split second.
And now you guys made a movie about yourselves.
He's so full of it.
I'm not. I'm not making any of this up.
You just built up watching the documentary even more.
Second date went much better. I didn't black out or fall asleep.
I'm not gonna lie. Picturing you with angel wings right now is pretty cool.
Yeah, the second
She
time
didn't
we
have
hung
wings.
out-
I didn't say wings.
Oh, like an angel with wings.
It was like an angel in a scene where the light is like only on that person.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. I guarantee
Have you ever seen Twilight?
That's not what he experienced.
It was like when the vampires
right
go
now.
into the sun in Twilight.
Kai, when you saw him, your world got dark, and you were like, I don't know if I like this.
No, I saw him and I thought to myself, you're wearing plaid and really leaning into the lumberjack thing. When we first met, he had
So
the man bun
you saw
still,
a
a full
man-
beard.
Ooh,
Man
He
bun.
still had the man bun.
Just a big man.
lumberjack with a man bun.
See, the man bun was helpful in the early stages of our relationship because I could
He used to
tell
do his
when
hair?
he. No, I could tell when he was blacked out because he would send me a selfie and his hair would be down. As soon as I got a selfie with his hair down, I was like, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
That's good.
I'll talk to
That's
you when you
pretty good.
re-enter the world. This conversation.
Pretty accurate too.
I bet if I dug deep enough in our text messages, I could find some old pictures of just Jason's hair down.
Mm-hmm. Hey, let your hair down,
Yep.
especially when you're drinking tequila.
Now, right now, I know about that now. We ask a lot of the guys or a lot of the people that come on to this show, what there are the NFL players. What was your welcome to the NFL moment? What was your welcome to the Kelce moment?
I like that question.
Welcome to the Kelce
Was
family.
it dad just walking in the front door without calling or knocking or
Be
anything?
nice to him.
Yeah, all the Kelces live their lives like sitcoms. Like you just keep the front door
Bust
open.
through the door.
and-
Yellow.
Yellow. And you hear an applause from like
No, I think the welcome to the Kelce moment was when we went to Hawaii,
for the Pro Bowl.
for Pro Bowl because
For your
we
Pro
were
Bowl.
there for Travis.
Yeah, it was not a Pro Bowl for me.
No, we were there for Travis, and it was the first time where everyone was in the same place at the same time.
Yep.
And I think it's the first time we met, Trav.
100% is.
And that's also when you started talking about Catching Kelce.
Yeah, Catching
and
Kelce
I was
premiere.
like,
Yeah, it went live
I know
on
I'm
social
new
media.
here, but that doesn't sound like a great idea.
He didn't. I know I didn't know about that, but I don't think anybody else knew about that either. I was like, yeah, I didn't tell the Chiefs quite yet that I was doing it. Yeah, so I had a long talk with Coach Reid out there in Hawaii. Keep going though.
It was fun. It was fun to be able to be with everyone in the same place because, I mean, however many years now it's been, and it's still really difficult to get all of the Kelces in one place.
Yep.
So that was, I think, more special than I knew it was in the moment. But since then, have realized how fortunate we were to be able to go and support you, and also just get a really great vacation in Hawaii.
Yeah, no, I remember it being just as magical. Without the Catching Kelce premiere or whatever that was. Yeah, I remember you. I was like, you kind of got the. It was obviously the first time you met the family, so you kind of came in a little, you know what I mean? Just a little shelter, just like waiting for your moments to shine, you know what I'm saying? And then we started playing drinking games with cards and everything. And you were doing the exact same thing Jason was trying to do, which is never really to win the game. It's really just to trick the fuck out of whoever you're playing with. In like some form, it's like I'm gonna make you
That
feel
is
dumb.
winning the game.
I'm gonna make
That's
you feel
winning
really
the
dumb.
game.
No, you'll trick somebody and just to get a point, but it's like you're not really trying to win the game. You're really just trying to make someone feel stupid. And you were doing that with Jason, and I was just like, oh wow, this is a tag team that is gonna threaten America right here.
I do often make the joke that he wins at everything. It's really quite annoying. Honestly, both of you do. So it's kind of funny to watch when you guys go against each other. But Jason specifically, I've noticed that no matter what he tries, he absolutely annihilates. And when we got married, I was like, this is great because now he has to be on my team. We're married. It was there was a little strategy.
Well played.
It's like a playground. I'm first picked.
Every time.
Feeling really good about yourself.
Yeah.
Never not picked. I know that. How long, if at all, would you allow Jason to be with the girls unsupervised?
Today was the
This
longest.
is a great day
Jason
to
is not a
watch it.
question
It's
for you, Jason.
To ask this.
Oh, sorry.
Jason watched the girls for almost 3 hours today.
All three of them.
When I told my parents that he watched them for 3 hours, he said, it felt like 4 days. I would never leave him long enough that he would need to give Bennett a bottle. So really, that 3 to 4 hour threshold.
He immediately feels the shade and has to bottle.
Just one. I mean, I've given Wyatt for sure bottles. Benny, I've been less on because I've been handling Wyatt and Elliot.
Well, let me switch up this question
Sure.
a little bit.
Here's
long?
the thing. You got to have strategy. Here's the thing. There's techniques involved here, Trey.
Yeah, you got to.
Jason
I
mans
know
the
exactly
toddlers.
what they are. You
Jason mans the
Well,
toddlers
I'm just talking
because
about
they
watching
can
kids in
speak.
general.
Yeah.
Like you
gotta
if
have
you just like go
activities.
into it with no, if you go into it with nothing planned, it is going to be a long.
gotta have
What
a
did you
scheme.
say when I was leaving the house today, Jason? What's the first thing you said out of your mouth?
When are you coming back?
You got to plan it. You got to play. You got to count for all those minutes.
That's not what you said.
In
What'd you
seconds.
say?
I don't remember.
What'd you ask the girls?
What did I ask the girls?
Yeah. As I was leaving the house, I stood up to leave and you said, all right, girls, what
do you wanna
movie do you want to watch?
Yeah.
You're like
wrong
a
with that?
substitute teacher.
Yeah.
Just turn on them.
Roll in the TV.
Oh, that was the good old days. They just got him in the.
We had a good one.
They got him in the school. They're in the classrooms
We had
now.
a good one. I gave Benny some yogurt.
You did?
All right. Well, let me switch up this
Rocked her
question.
to sleep on the rocking chair.
Let me switch up this
While the
question.
other
a
two
little
were in
bit.
the house. Who knows what they were doing.
If we switch up this
And
question,
then I set down Benny to go to sleep.
that sounds like a good dad to me. Let's see if we get a different answer out of this question if I tweak it just a little bit. How long, if at all, would you allow me to babysit the girls unsupervised?
I think my headphones just cut out.
Longer than Jason? You're not hurting my
By
feelings.
yourself. Would it be by yourself?
Yeah, no, this is
But
unsupervised.
the question is
Unsupervised.
unsupervised.
But then who's watching you? To be fair, when I left today, Wyatt said, I'll keep an eye on him, Mom.
Nice. All right, why?
I'd probably leave you for
You can
1
go to the
hour.
store. You can go to the store and come back.
I'd leave you for 1 hour.
I got you.
Yep.
Nice.
I'd leave you with Wyatt for. You can handle Wyatt.
Wyatt,
The only one is.
I
Benny.
thought you meant all three together.
No, it's 100%
Elliot's a
was
little
the
bit
question.
difficult, but-
You were right.
Yeah.
Bennett
Then 1
is the
hour.
hard one.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
you can handle it. Wyatt.
I feel like Travis can stand longer than you can. That's
For
a
sure.
game changer when it comes to watching small babies. Bennett right now, she's happy as a clam if you just get up and walk around with her.
Yeah.
So he's not willing to make that commitment.
No.
His back
She can't
locks
play
up
fetch
and then
yet.
that's the end of it.
His
so.
back
Yeah.
locks up. This guy. I'll tell you what. That's an old Kelce excuse right there if I've ever heard it. The old back lock up. Big Ed's been saying that one for years.
When are you going to finish the second floor bathroom, Ed? Oh, my back. Can't do it right now.
It's still not finished. Let's go into one of our new segments here called Couples Trivia. You're the first couple that we've had on the show. Well, congrats, guys. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Jason will be answering for Kylie, and Kylie will be answering for Jason, a.k.a. Sexy Batman, as Philadelphia knows him. And Kylie probably knows more than anybody in Philadelphia. Let's find out which one of these lovebirds knows each other best. This one is actually a question for both of you. I can just jump it off. Who said I love you first?
Me.
Was it you?
I think it was me.
I don't remember that far back.
I knew he was going to play that fucking.
Oh,
he
but-
definitely remembers. That is such such an O lineman cop out. Oh, I get hit in the head for a living. I can just say I don't
It was
remember.
me.
All right, it was Kai. Next question.
You know, because you're so in touch with your feelings.
Yeah, Jason. Who's the most romantic?
Kylie.
Jason, come the fuck on.
I'm not romantic. I
What
don't
do you
know.
think we
There's
got?
a lot of words that describe me. Romantic is not one of them.
Let's be abundantly clear. When he asked me to marry him, he prefaced it. He went to get back in the truck and he said, this isn't the most romantic way to do this. And I immediately started crying because I knew what was happening only because he referenced being romantic. That's how infrequently he is romantic.
Did he ever tell you what he was supposed to do when he proposed?
No.
Jason, you
Go ahead,
never
Trav.
told her what you had planned?
Look at him. He doesn't remember.
No, you cannot. Don't you fucking act like you're going to forget this, Jason.
Did you tell Travis?
Apparently I did.
Yes, he told me like fucking a week in advance that he was going to wait for your family to come over. There was something that your father did for Lisa, actually, that he thought was very Philly-esque and very unique. So he was going to, it was either sing you a song or serenade in the front lawn, maybe?
In South Philly, they do like this thing.
Serenade.
Yeah, they do a serenade, but it's more after they're already engaged. I did briefly
Before
think
the
about
wedding.
that idea.
I did briefly. I asked you how you were going to do it, and that's how you said you were going to do it.
Did he explain how my dad proposed to my mom? Because if he did that plan,
I don't quite remember. I thought he did. Was it
I don't
was it
know,
along
do you
those
want to air
lines?
this out? I don't know if you want to air this out. but-
Okay. all right.
we'll keep that one in the vault. It was
He didn't serenade you.
no.
No.
You are such a fucking coward, Jason.
You said we were just.
I went into the house that we were already at with Ed and Lise. I went in, asked Ed and Lise for the permission to ask for Kylie's hand in marriage.
Do you want me to tell them actually what happened when I told you to get back out of the car?
Please, Kylie, can you take this over? Can you take this over?
Listen, so we were there and I was trying to do this because I wanted to get it done before training camp and I wanted to be engaged.
We were already a week into training camp.
So there was some scheduling reasons.
Scheduling
And
issues.
I was in the car and I was and I couldn't figure out how to
It's the guy.
inconspicuously go back into the house, because like if I went in there, I was like, hey, I got to go talk to your dad for a second. It would have been very odd of me to say that. So when we got in the car, I said, man, Kai, I'm sorry, but I got to take a shit
No,
right
you
now.
didn't. You said I have to go to the bathroom. And I was like, great, go in because we're not turning back around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Because at this point we were visiting my parents. We lived 30 minutes away from where they lived. Yeah. And we had already gotten the dog in the car.
Yeah.
So we were committed. We were leaving.
Yeah.
And he went inside. He was only in there for maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And he came back out. And I said to him, Jason, go back in there and go to the bathroom. I know you didn't just go in there and take a shit. It usually takes you 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That was not long enough. And we are not turning around.
And then he started crying.
And then he said, this is not the most romantic way to do this. But can you get out of the truck?
But the whole shit thing was just a ploy.
Got her.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Way to. Hey,
So sweet.
At least you did it, bud. Hats off,
Hey.
man.
Yeah.
Hats off. Sorry.
That'll be on my
sorry.
gravestone.
every day.
Sorry.
That'll be
Yeah.
on my gravestone. Hey, at least he did it.
Now every time you tell her you got to use the bathroom, she knows it's just a ploy.
Yep.
Biggest pet peeves.
Jason's biggest pet peeve.
There's a lot of them, so this is hard to narrow down.
This might be a little bit too deep, but his biggest pet peeve is when people disrespect him.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or when people call him bro.
Oh, you're not a bro?
Kylie called me bro one time. I was
One time,
upset.
I've never called him bro again.
Yeah.
I'm not your fucking bro.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. That kind of gets me going too.
What's Kylie's biggest pet peeve?
The pause is because he's like, there's a very long list.
I'm trying to think. Eating food that is not within the date on the can or package.
Who's funnier?
Jason. He's going to say
agrees?
yes.
Well, I'm trying to think of.
He's trying to think of a funny response to make it sound like he's not saying himself.
No, so the question is, who do I think is funnier?
That's you, yeah.
Between
Still you.
Who's the funniest? You or
Yeah, I would give it to me.
Jason? What's Kylie's favorite movie?
Kylie's favorite movie. I would say The Notebook, because I know that she likes The Notebook.
Okay, guy.
She loves Transformers, big Transformers fan.
I do love Transformers.
Into the special effects, huh?
She's more of a TV show rewatcher than even a movie rewatcher. I would say,
She's
like,
an
if we're going movie or shows, she will rewatch New Girl, Friends. Right now, she's on a nanny kick, which is pretty annoying when that's not in headphones.
Guy, what's Jason's favorite movie?
His favorite movie.
You should know this one.
The Big Lebowski.
There you
Ooh,
go.
that's pretty good. The dude himself. Kai, what's Jason's zodiac sign?
I don't pay attention to the zodiac
Jason,
signs,
do you know what-
but I.
Go ahead. Do you know?
Kylie is an Aries.
Why do you know that?
I don't know. It's kind of just guessing with confidence.
He mirrored it up. Oh,
Is it right?
Are you an Aries?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Very well. Nice.
What
How about that? Scorpio.
That was going to be my guess. I just didn't want to commit.
There you go. Psychopath. Who takes the longest to get ready?
I'm going to let Kylie answer this one.
It's me.
Oh, wow. Because Jason takes fucking forever.
To be fair,
I do take a long time.
he takes a long time only because he waits until the absolute last minute.
Yeah.
He will be
There's nothing
laying
wrong
on
with
the
that.
couch. I will be packing bags for children. I will be getting myself together.
Yeah.
I will be doing all the things. And this man will be like, I got 5 more minutes on my eyes closed nap.
Well, to be fair, doesn't pack a lot. And on top of that, there's something about like the creative like rush that you get from procrastinating that just, it makes everything kind of just fall into place.
Sure. Travis, I've seen you get ready too. So if you want to play this game,
Name one thing I've
If you
ever
wanna-
been late to.
Don't even play these games.
are you telling me not to say it or him not to go there?
I mean, if you say it, if you want to.
What was I late to?
The draft.
Yeah.
What draft?
The draft this
In
year.
Kansas
we
I
were at
wasn't
your
late
house.
to that.
The whole draft got postponed for 10
It
minutes.
did not get postponed.
He said it,
for
not me.
10
He said it, not
minutes.
me.
It did not.
It did. They had to
said it, not
stall.
me.
I know for a fact.
It did not have to stall. It was right on time. I got there 2 minutes before I was supposed to go on stage.
Eway and I were watching, and it was at least 8 minutes late.
Shout out to my cousin Eway. All right, well, you know what? Some people like to say I was just a little bit late, but they told me I was right on time.
Maybe everyone else was early.
Yeah, there you go. Who wants to be early to the draft? If Jason could only eat one thing for the rest of his life, Kylie, what would it be?
Chicken wings.
That's a fair
pretty
one.
accurate.
What's Kai eating, Chase?
This is a fun little exercise.
Yeah, I mean, mac and cheese.
I know it's not spoiled.
It's a good point. What doesn't perish? Yeah, I would still go mac and cheese.
Okay.
Is that not accurate?
No, what you have to agree. Is that true? What's
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that if I had to eat one thing, it
So
would
the
be mac
answer is
and
no.
cheese.
So what would your food be?
I think you're on the right track. I would say pasta, some type
Yeah.
of pasta. He's on the right track.
I'll accept that as a correct answer.
I thought you guys did great. Considering you guys met on Tinder, you guys did.
What's that mean?
I don't know. But that is the end of couples trivia.
Hey!
You guys just knocked out that first segment for that. That's awesome, man. We
There
should
we
do that.
go.
We should have
Love
couples on more often. We don't know who won because there is no keeping score, really. And but you guys won. I know that. You guys are winners. And Jason wins at everything. Let's move on to our next segment, Living with an NFL Player. Let's talk about Jason
Hey.
behind closed doors, ladies and gentlemen. I've lived with Jason for 16 years, another year and a half in college.
College. Yeah.
Yeah, that torch has been handed off to you, Kylie. and boy, is that flame burning bright.
That is tough to pass on.
First of all, thank you for taking them off our hands. For everyone out there, why don't you tell everyone what it's like living with Jason?
I think that's your cue.
Yeah, I know. I just don't even know where to start.
Just a quick rundown.
Super
All right,
clean.
here, I'll ask you this: what's the
You can't even-
best and most annoying thing that can come to your head right now?
Ooh, that's a good one.
The best thing
Best
about
thing
living with
about
Jason?
living
The best.
with me, besides the sex.
Sexy Batman got it going on.
I would say the best thing about living with Jason is that we get to raise our girls together.
Ooh,
There are a few things as attractive as seeing your husband like be a father.
so the real sexy Batman is sexy dad.
Hey,
All right, sexy dad man.
Sure.
what's the most annoying thing?
Yeah.
His lack of volume control.
Ooh, yeah.
What?
There are tiny humans living in this house, and he is.
I don't help this whenever I'm there.
I'll say 1% of the time, he is responsible for whatever unfolds after he wakes up a child or disturbs a child.
It's just irresponsible.
And so he will walk through the house in his flip-flops, putting his heels through the steps. He'll walk into his closet and snuff his nose. He's just noisy. He's a noisy human. And it often wakes up children.
Human is kind, really.
He's a noisy creature. And he often wakes up children. And when he does, he is not responsible for them. So if he could just turn the volume down a little bit sometimes.
Let's just talk about the NFL schedule. Like, are the hours as insane as people make it out to be, coming from a significant other's point of view?
I mean, when he was debating retirement this past year, I did say to him, depending on what you choose to do afterwards, playing another year, at the very least, I would know your schedule. So at this point, we've been together quite a few years, and we've sort of figured out what works for us. And I would say that the schedule, specifically for a player, because I know that some of the other people in the building don't quite get to go home as frequently.
Right.
Got a lot of coaches.
Yes. But I get to see him a fair amount, enough that...
A fair amount. I get to see him enough. No, I think it's hard because I feel like in season it's a lot. You know, you only get Tuesdays off, and then if it's an away game, you're gone all weekend. But I think out of season, get a lot of time.
Yeah,
like a lot of time with the family. So.
It also, like, he's figured out what works for him. So he has off on Tuesdays, depending on what he's feeling like during the season. He might pop in for treatment in the morning. And then Fridays is a fairly short day, but he'll stay and get a haircut from Lib and then get a massage. And so he's home later in the afternoon that day. And so we just have sort of, I mean, he works the schedule, what works, like how it works for him. And I feel like in 13 years, he's worked out the kinks. So we're here whenever he comes home. We'll see him when we see him, I guess.
How is it post game? You talk about versus the wins and the losses. Immediately
post game, I joke around that he has to perfectly coif his beard. And that's what takes him so long. He is consistently the last person out of the locker room. And for the life of me,
he's been that way.
He is the king dilly-dallyer.
I would just like to say that it's not because I'm quaffing my beard. I just want to make that clear.
It's because he's on his phone.
No, I just take a while to get undressed. And I got a lot of tape, and the media people always ask me questions.
He's so cool. I cannot tell you how many times I've been waiting in the family room and they'll turn the lights up. Like the mood lighting turns off, the lights go up, and the people in there will be like, "Excuse me." And I'll be like, "I guess I'll stand outside." He's not here yet.
That's been Jason's MO his entire life. Is he's always the last one out.
Has it?
1,000%.
What else have I been the last one out for?
For every football game you've ever played, you've always been notoriously the last one out.
I will say, over the years, I've come to realize that since childhood, there has not been much of a transformation.
No, I'm still
with Jason, because like that, knowing that he's always been the last and still is consistently the last. And then when I talked to your mom about him forgetting things, and she said, "Well, don't be worried because he's been that way since he was little. I used to leave his lunch and his homework right next to each other on the dining room table. And I would get a call after he left for school and he would say, 'I got my homework, but I forgot my lunch.'" And she was like, "They were right next to each other." So I've told a few stories to your mom about him trying to find stuff. And the one time he asked where something was, I said it was the dining room table. I came down into the kitchen and he was looking on the kitchen island. So it provides some clarity that he has not changed. Not one bit.
I have nothing further to add.
At this point, who's the bigger celebrity in Philly? You or Jason?
Jason.
Just wait till the documentary
Just
comes
wait.
out.
Oh my
Good
gosh, I
God.
can't wait.
No, thank you.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. What's the community of wives like in Philly?
The Wags.
Yeah, the
Don't
Philly
call it
Wags.
that.
Why not?
Because that's terrible.
Wives and
What's wrong with
girlfriends.
Wags? Wives and girlfriends.
The community of women in Philadelphia, I feel like we've gotten really lucky over the years that we've just consistently had a group of women that sort of understand the expectation of Philadelphia as a whole. So I feel like not many people have come in and stirred the pot or tried to act like a diva.
An opera singer.
Yes. I don't think that plays to the Philadelphia demographic.
You're saying you got lucky because you've heard horror stories of things like throughout the league or throughout Philly's
also
past?
you can see you can see on social media the way it sort of functions in
You
other
judge people off of social media? How dare you?
well I'm just
Dude, that's
I'm
what
just
social
gathering
media is for. The
observations.
pictures, you see the picture or the video and you create an image. Jason, don't act like you don't do the same thing.
I don't judge. Zero judgment here.
I will say there's some impressive like Carla Graham, Brandon Graham's wife. She is she has a law degree. She
Oh, wow.
I believe is going to school to be a psychologist. So she's and she has a military background. So thank you for
Damn.
your service, Carla.
Nice.
And she's not alone. There's women on the associated with the Eagles who have impressive resumes. We had Aria was a traveling nurse. We just have some people who are really, really cool in their own right. And just because they're with an NFL player, I think they probably don't get as much hype as they deserve. But there's a lot of women associated with the team who are just sort of badass on their own.
I feel like we've also had we've had the benefit of one because we've been a good team for the most part. Like there's been a lot of holdovers with players and significant others. Like it's not like I feel like some teams they're starting over every year, whereas
Yes.
Carla and BG have been there for 14. He's going on his 14th season.
Yep. And I mean, going with that, we also have the relationships of Connor and Laura Barwin are still here in Philadelphia. Speaking of a badass, she's a PA down at Penn, does reconstructive
We gotta name
plastics
names
for
'cause then people are
kids.
gonna be mad they get left off.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of really cool women. Brent Selleck, who's still in the area and still works with the team. Celeste,
You're setting yourself
we
up
get
for
to hang
failure.
out with.
'Cause people are going to be like, why didn't you name me, Kai? And
Okay, well,
stop naming names.
I loved everybody you just mentioned.
there's a great community of women here in Philadelphia. Badasses in their own right that I'm grateful that they're here and that they've set the vibe to be a good one.
A good one meaning a good wag? How does that feel to
that
be
word is
referred to
just-
as a wag?
I don't like it
You
Why
don't
not?
like it?
because I think for the most part there's a stereotype of wags
What's
that
that?
I would not
Yeah, what's that, guy?
fall under.
What's a stereotype of a wag?
That everything is designer, that they are with their
You
significant
don't like
other,
designer stuff?
What's wrong with designers?
Jalen got me a Louis Vuitton bag. It's really nice.
that they are with their significant others for reasons other than that they truly love them.
So that's the big sticking point.
That is honestly, that's the part that deeply bothers me.
We're not calling you that.
No, I know that.
I
But what
am.
I'm
That's 100% why she's with me.
I knew that was coming. This guy's a sicko.
ha ha ha.
So talk to everybody how you personally get ready for an NFL season. Like, is there anything that you do in terms of planning or just, I don't know. Yeah. From a significant other's point of view. Is there anything that you do to get fired up? Do you make t-shirts in advance or do you what do you do?
I do not make t-shirts in advance because I barely wear things that associate me with Jason while I'm in the stadium.
You got the one jacket.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm wearing every 62 thing possible whenever I go into the league just so I don't get punched in the face. Go ahead.
Last year was one of the first times where I've worn something that clearly displayed Kelce, because for a while when we were dating, I used to use the excuse, it's not my last name. And then when we got married for a few years after, I was like, maybe no one will notice that I'm still not doing it.
I just don't want your guys' attention. Thank you, though. Have a good day.
Please don't look at me. But I've recently started. I feel like he's so old and on his way out.
Jesus.
You are, Jason.
So might as well squeak some cute jacket in there.
Kylie, so you were kind of just mentioning how the attention is, I don't know, it can get to you. Have you noticed over the past like couple years, or at least this past year, Jason getting a lot more attention, or him having like the most stardom of any NFL lineman ever?
Yes.
You know, his jersey he's the #1 female jersey seller.
Kelly Green jersey.
In the National Football League. He is the sex symbol for the NFL. You think I'm joking?
First of all,
the numbers don't lie.
I know why I'm laughing.
Let me just. Okay. Well, let me just say this about it being the women jerseys. I am almost 6 feet tall, and I'm not thin, and I will hold my ground. That's mine.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I said what I said.
Getting defensive.
Yes.
But you've noticed the attention over the past couple of years, right?
Yes. And I think it's completely warranted, but I'm biased. I think that not only clearly on the field he is dominant, but off the field he's doing so many things that either pique people's interest or is for a good cause. And so I think all of the reasons that he's been in the news or discussed or a topic of conversation is, again, completely earned. So I do think that it's a little bit harder to go out and send him for ice cream if the girls want some, or head out as a family and try to do something without him asking to have pictures taken with him, which is an interesting interaction for our daughters to watch. But besides that, I do say oftentimes people will ask me while their friend's spouse is taking a picture with him. They always ask me, does he get annoyed by this, or does this bother him? And I always say to people, it's not like people walk up to him and say, you really suck.
It's Philly every now and then.
It's always in support of him. It's always encouragement and excitement in meeting him. And they're always so loving when they talk to him. Who wouldn't enjoy that? So outside of the very rare, we're trying to do something quickly, or we're having dinner, just the two of us, and someone sneaks in to get a picture or get an autograph. Outside of that, I think that he appreciates it. And so I can't be mad at that.
All right now. Well said. I don't think Jason deserves any of it. I personally think that no, he deserves every bit of it, and I love.
You're just saying that because when you come to Philly, when you come to Philly, they say it's Jason's brother.
No, you already know it because I'm thriving in Eagles gear every time I come to Philly.
Yeah, they love you here. You're like honorary.
That's all I wanted to ever be, is just an honorary Eagles fan from Cleveland, Ohio. Let's get to what everyone really wants to hear about, and that's you guys having 3 beautiful baby girls. Fans
yes.
on the show have seen Wyatt and Elliot,
the thirst traps,
and then obviously with the Stanley Cup, Benny getting her shine on.
Benny in the cup.
Who are they more like? Can you do all 3 yet, or is Benny too young? Like in terms of like.
Well, yeah, Benny doesn't really have a personality right now.
This is a Kylie question, Jason. Shut the fuck up.
Benny and Wyatt look alike, and I would say they definitely strong Kelce genes.
Jason, shut the fuck up.
Ellie looks very much like Kylie's baby pictures.
This is a Kylie question.
Wyatt, I think, is very much like my personality. She's got my brows. She's got my furrow. Yeah, that's a good word. Furrow. Her facial features are very similar.
Nice.
She's very emotional. She is happy, mad, sad, all of it.
Dramatic.
Yep.
Ooh, it's very much Jason. Yeah.
Elliot
what about Ellie, Wyatt?
is
What about Ellie, Kylie?
Ellie is
Let's hear you talk about yourself.
more like those second children.
What's that even mean? She's more like a mother?
she's more like you.
we're more like us. We were like, your mom has told me that that Jason was the difficult sort of emotional. We jokingly said that he gave her PTSD.
Oh, was he?
And that you were sort of more easygoing, more of an easily handled child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah.
I think that's before you guys were old enough to sort of really stir the pot.
What? Why did you have to just chop me at the knees right there? She just pumped both of us up and then slowly just said, yeah, but you still suck way worse.
No,
the strategy.
no, I compared the two of us because we're both second children in a two dynamic.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
And so we were the easier children according to our parents, and Jason and my sister were a little more difficult. So I think that that's very much Wyatt and Ellie. And so Ellie's just really go with the flow. Her phrase is, I will. And so even if she says no the first two times, if you say it a third time, she goes, okay, I will.
Yeah.
Do the girls watch all the Eagles games?
They watch the ones that are at an appropriate time of day.
Yep.
If it's a night game, even if it's an 8:15 start, I'll let them stay up and watch for a little bit because at the very least, they'll see him for a couple drives and then they'll go to bed. But yeah, they understand that when there's green jerseys on the field, that's dad, and vice versa. They do understand that when there's a red jersey on the field, that it's Uncle Trav's team.
One of my favorite videos of all time is Wyatt reacting to an Eagles game, which couldn't have been more Philly. And I wonder how she got and muttered up those
One
words
day we'll share
and that affection or that the emotion. You know what I mean? I wonder where she got that from.
I have no
Probably
idea.
from the same cartoon she got the naughty and sneaky from.
Damn, that was good.
Yeah, that cartoon. I'll tell you.
Kids don't watch Bluey. Those Australians. Who's good cop, bad cop parent?
I'm bad cop. Jason's
No
good cop.
chance.
What? Jason, you're
I'm
good
definitely
cop,
bad
huh?
cop. I'm bad cop and good cop. You never know what you're going to get. You got to keep them on your toes.
I have to be bad cop most of the time because I'm outnumbered. On any given day, I have to be bad cop most of the day.
You're all arrested.
Exactly. We're trying to limit injuries and keep the peace for the most part. And when it's just me and it's 3 against 1, I got to try and nip it in the bud before anything goes terribly awry. When Jason's home, usually he's the fun one. He does the launching onto the bed. He does all the things that end up in one of them crying mom because someone sustains an injury.
For sure.
And the only times where he's bad cop is when I say, Jason, and he goes, what? And I say, a little help. And he'll go, Wyatt?
Oh, yeah.
And then that's all we need.
That's
It's just
Lay it down.
That's that Ed Kelce in him.
deep.
You hit that voice. You know it, dude. Stop everything and freeze. It's about to go down. What are some of Jason's best skill sets as a dad? We know his toughness in Madden is through the fucking roof. His speed in Madden's average, but it's pretty damn good for an offensive lineman. And his strength above par. What are his skill sets as a dad? Like his playing fetch skill set, is that pretty good? We saw that
It
one.
is.
Through the roof.
Good one.
Very good.
Changing diapers. What is he out of 100? Is he a good diaper changer?
Out of
He's
100?
very good at You're very good at changing diapers.
Nice.
He just doesn't do it very often.
There you go.
Come on, Jason.
When you've mastered a skill, you don't need to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm still working on it and he nailed it.
Noted. So if I start having babies, make sure you're really good at diapers.
Jason can teach you.
Good when there's a tantrum? Like when there's a tantrum, does he thrive? He'll hold order in the room, or does he just throw the tantrum with him?
I think there's a good dynamic of when I've had enough of a tantrum,
We take
he'll
turns.
step in and come in with a level-headed response, and we can sort of trade off. There are days that just, I think all parents know it. There are days where everything goes to shit, and by the end of the day, you're just like,
Listen,
if we're all
okay.
breathing, it's fine.
You're inherently dealing with beings that are just the most selfish things on the planet, and they have no
Don't talk about yourself
wherewithal.
like that.
What would you say if there was one skill set that Jason had that was his best skill set? What would it be?
I don't know how to appropriately encompass the way he is fun with them. Like he knows that the girls know that he's the only one that will build a giant slide out of the magnetic blocks that you sent them, the magnetic foam blocks. They
Travis
love
sent
that.
those?
Yeah. Or like I said, launching them onto the bed, doing things that I wouldn't necessarily do, throwing them in the pool, things like that.
You can't swim.
He's mastered the fun. He's
gonna learn
very, very good
today.
at fun. I swear he's a good dad.
Speaking of our dad, has Jason taught them how to fight yet? Do the girls know how to fight the Kelce way?
No.
No.
I
Jason,
will
you haven't
say-
taught them how to kick someone in the balls?
I have not taught him any fighting techniques yet.
I will
Trying
say,
to keep them from getting kicked out of preschool the way I was.
Oh man, we both got kicked out of preschool. Jason, tell them what you
I-
did, and I'll tell everybody what I did.
Well, me and a kid were playing at a cafeteria table, and for some reason we were stabbing each other with sporks.
For some reason,
We thought it was like funny, and we were just like hitting each other with sporks, and I hit him hard enough right in the forehead. And I just remember the next day his dad had him like under his arm, and he had like 3 little spork dots or four little spork dots. And they were kicking me out. And they said, "Did you do this?" And I said, "Yeah."
you penetrated his skull, aka they were playing. Jason didn't like how they were playing, so he stabbed him in the face with a fork. That's basically what happened.
To which Dad's reply was, "Why weren't you watching him?" This is your fault.
Boom!
Who gave him a spork
We're
and
not
unleashed
wrong.
him? Exactly.
I'm not,
Why the hell would you give that kid a spork and let
Yeah.
him just eat his lunch without supervising him?
Yeah. And meanwhile, I got kicked out of preschool because during playtime, we were playing checkers and I was winning because I don't fucking lose at checkers. And if you win, you stay on, right? Like that's the
Well,
thing.
it's kind of hard to win, Travis, if you never move your back row.
Yeah, so I kept winning, and the teacher told me, Travis, you have to share, and I'm like, that's not how it rolls. Dad always taught us if you win, you stay on. Winner stays on. You know what I mean? It's not fucking yeah. And she said, no, you have to share, and I said, no, I don't, and threw the chair that I was sitting in at her. So
What?
Yeah,
Is that a real story?
this is a real story. Yeah,
How did I
got
not
Hold up,
remember
hold
that?
up,
hold
You
up.
threw a chair at a
You've
teacher.
both
Yeah.
been kicked out of preschool?
Yeah, good luck.
This is what you married into, Kai.
To be fair, if a teacher called me and
Isn't
said,
that surprising?
your kid sporked another kid in the head, I would then address that with my child, not the teacher.
Listen, here's the difference.
It was the 90s,
There was a girl in the same preschool I got kicked out of that rammed my head into an air conditioning unit, and I had a
You
bump on my
probably
head.
deserved it.
Probably, but my dad didn't try and get that kid kicked out of school. He just was like, "Hey, part of growing up. Sometimes you run into an air conditioner."
Honest,
You
I'm
fucking learn.
going to be honest. The
All of a
one
sudden, the
thing-
sport kid's dad was like, "I'm not having this." Like, your son was partaking in the sporking as well.
He just didn't win.
Yeah, just
the
lost.
thing I'm most
Maybe he'll
nervous
learn from
about
it.
for our daughters.
Now he won't learn because you're removing the best competition.
He'll be getting sporked for the rest of his life.
This kid's never going to learn how to spork properly.
The thing I'm most concerned about with Wyatt going to preschool is the phone call that I'm going to get when she has taught all of the other kids at her school the words that
Yeah, it's an issue.
she's heard at home.
Yeah.
The only thing I can rest easier knowing is that Jason curses publicly on a regular basis, and no one's going to suspect her foul-mouthed mother.
Nice. Jason has said he was kind of hoping, that you'd give birth to Bennett at the stadium during the Super Bowl.
What do you mean he was hoping, Travis? I know it was both of you in cahoots.
Could have been so magical.
I know you were both
Maybe
rooting
pretty-
You
against
could have
me.
named her Arizona.
Honestly, we did have a conversation that if she came at the Super Bowl, I think you said it on the podcast that you wanted to name her Super.
Yeah.
That was not going to happen. But I told him that we could do SB as initials, and we were considering Scotty Bennett, which is also a very cute name.
What were we like 3 days away? How a week after?
A week and a half, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as
Like
close
a
as
week
I
later.
All right.
Sorry to disappoint everyone.
Yeah, it would have been cool. Way to go, uterus.
Talk to my uterus.
So the Kelce doc takes us through this just a little bit, but apart from being 8 months pregnant, what was the Super Bowl week like for you and all the extra attention?
Yeah, I could have done without the extra attention. I think that the status of pregnancy should not have been a headline.
Well, America disagrees.
He ain't lying.
It was stressful the week of the Super Bowl because I was trying my very best to be as calm as possible so that I did not set off labor.
Scotty Bennett, yeah.
It was not the time to panic. But having been through the Super Bowl 52,
That was a good Super Bowl too. Yeah.
it was a great one. I knew how terribly anxiety ridden trying to get through the Super Bowl would be. So it was difficult to calm myself down, and I was really just trying not to have my water break.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. Jason said he was not helpful during the birth of Bennett. We saw I think it was, what was that, a Vine or a Instagram reel?
I wish it was a Vine TikTok.
Of him doing absolutely nothing but peeling his bagels. Is there really much he could have done more?
No. I offered to pull it out, and she wouldn't let me.
Pull it out. It was a little late for that.
No, the baby.
Oh. Whoops.
Jason, take it out.
I gotta set the record straight. People thought that I was being serious in bashing him during labor. It was our third child.
Nobody cares.
I mean, at that point, he had worked out what works. He knew that he gets hot in the hospital. He brought a fan. If you could hear the audio on the bagel footage, you would hear me saying, but like, tell me how it is. Okay. Because I'm living vicariously through you. Some people in the comments said, oh, my significant other stood next to my bedside and held my hand through 23 hours of labor.
Back pain.
If this man holds my hand for 20 minutes, it's sweaty.
We do get sweaty.
I don't want him standing over me staring at me. What good is that? We got this.
That sounds romantic.
Snorlax.
Listen, don't underestimate
He did great.
the need to eat food. There's a lot of guys that pass out. I'm telling you.
Here he goes again.
And it's all because they got low glucose levels.
You've already explained this, Jason.
No, he really, honestly, he's a very, very well-versed support person at this point. He puts his hand behind my back so that I can get a good crunch on pushes. Mm-hmm. I think it's what gets us through labor so quickly.
It's all about that, me holding her up. That's
what does it. It has nothing to do with the fact that I just grew human or that they're exiting my body.
All me.
It's him, guys. Him holding me up gets that baby out.
Gosh, I'm sick.
So I'm here to set the record straight.
I'm sick to my stomach hearing about Jason. So more about you, Kylie. You're a field hockey star. In your final 2 seasons in college, your team won the Colonial States Athletic Conference title, and you were captain, and you were You took the words right out of my mouth. If any of the girls become a professional athlete, do we give credit to you or Jason?
Jason.
Damn it.
I think
we can keep giving credit to Donna Kelce.
Nice. She is the culprit. That's for sure.
I think you should use your platform to improve the game of field hockey. And by that, I mean change the rules so it's more exciting.
Oh, Jason.
Listen, have you watched a field hockey game, Travis?
Yeah. I remember watching
there are so many stoppages. Like, who made the rule that you can't use the backside of your... It just doesn't make any sense.
To be fair, Travis just said that he watched field hockey at Heights, which means that he watched it before they put in self-start. Now you're able...
Self-start? What's that?
It basically is when there is a foul and there's a restart of play or a free hit.
Yeah.
You are allowed to get one touch on the ball,
and just go
tap
back into
it, and go.
Got it.
So it does
it's like in soccer. Yeah.
It does a great job of keeping the flow of play. and it doesn't drop or stop the momentum, which is
I personally think you should be able to use your feet.
I don't think
you should be able to use the front and back of the stick.
You should not be.
These aren't like we need to encourage
you know what this says
higher
to me?
scoring.
That you don't like the challenge of a highly skilled game.
I knew exactly where you're going, and that is exactly it. He can't do it.
Yeah,
you're right. I don't. The backhand of the stick.
You're 100% right. I enjoy
he can't turn
high points. I enjoy more flexibility from. I don't like rules infringing on creativity. And if you can't use like the back of your hand on the back of the stick, I want people doing stuff that I've never seen before on a field hockey pitch.
Well, Jason, why don't you get creative?
Well, this is the problem. He has watched a very small amount of field hockey in the grand scheme of things.
And you're making this complete biased opinion.
I'm sharing my observations and what I think would make the game more fun for the girls.
More like ice hockey.
You said it.
Exactly. We can get off of Jason's views. Let's keep this thing moving. I got one of my favorite segments here. Kylie, we have to ask you, but you don't have to answer.
All righty. We don't have to ask, but...
We know.
Oh, wait.
We know.
All righty. We have to ask, but you don't have to answer. First question. What is something I've said on the show?
You have to explain the topic, Jason.
Said? All righty. We have to ask, but you don't have to answer. All righty.
But we would love if you would answer.
It's time for one of our favorite segments. We have to ask, but you don't have to answer.
That just got me too.
We'll take the time throwing questions to you, and it's up to you if you want to answer or not. Do you understand the rules?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
All righty. They're pretty complicated, kind of like field hockey rules. All right. What is something that I've said on the show that you wish I hadn't said?
That I was trying to relive my glory days in my alumni game and got a hernia.
Why do you not wish I would have said that?
Because I said when I was listening to the episode that I felt like you guys were talking about me when you were talking about Kevin Hart, and that if you let it sit dormant for too long and then just try to full go,
well, that's why I brought it up.
It's not going to go. Well, that's nice. That's
why I brought it up, because it brought me to it was a logical connection.
Yes, I have a hernia. Yes, I did it playing field hockey.
Kylie, you know this is eventually going to happen to Jason. You know this is. I've
already had a hernia.
No. Something like this is going to happen when you're like 45, and you're going to go out and try and play with Wyatt and Ellie, and you're going to go out there.
Yeah.
And your sphincter is going to explode or something. You know what I mean? Like something crazy is going to happen. You're like, this is why you don't do that kind of stuff. Did you listen to last week's episode?
I did.
Apparently she did.
Okay, so you did listen to last week's episode. How did you feel about Jason blaming you for what happened at the Colts joint practice?
Joke's on him, because I said it first.
She actually
that's where you got it from, Jason.
There's a couple things that he said on the show where I have said them first.
You fucking thief.
But he's the funny one, Trav.
We're a team. Everything that's mine is hers, and everything that's hers is mine.
Like when people were concerned about if I went into labor during the game, and he said, well, Kylie better not bother me. And we had Wyatt during football season, and I told him that I would have someone tell him after the game was over. And that was a regular season game on our first child. Try and act like I'm high maintenance.
Everyone knows Jason is high maintenance.
If you could start a podcast, what would it be called?
And what would you talk about?
I went to school for communication, and we
squirrel in the tree.
We did have some. We did have some podcast.
Kylie podcasted before we podcasted.
I did. We had discussions about it being called overly opinionated. So.
No, but the actual podcast was called Squirrel in the Tree.
No, that was a radio show, Jason.
But you had podcasts.
It's all the same.
Well,
right?
I had a show first with Burr.
What? You and Burr had a show?
We did. We had a radio show, and we only referred to Jason as the bear in the woods. And the one time he requested a song, and he thought he was funny, and it had profanity in it. And needless to say, what song was it?
Was it My Neck, My Back?
It was definitely not My Neck, My Back. I would have known not to play that one.
What? You didn't want everybody to start twerking?
It was a true radio show that was aired on an FM dial.
From a Catholic university.
You can play that?
Regardless, the FCC doesn't like when you do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, if it was a Catholic school, I get it. Damn, I didn't know you were already a podcaster. That's awesome. Does
It wasn't. It was only for a grade.
Oh, who do you think is a better podcast host, Jason or myself?
Wow. Just say him.
Sorry, Trav.
No,
Whoa.
I get it. Jason's better than me at everything.
Listen, I can take it. Just say Travis.
Done this my entire
I
life.
think you do great.
Kylie, I don't think I've ever even told you
Don't
the
hurt
story.
Travis's feelings like this.
I don't think I've ever told you the story. So my entire life, everyone's told me how much better Jason is than me. And so I get to the NFL and I'm going into a Super Bowl, my first Super Bowl, against the, in Miami against the San Francisco 49ers. And leading up to that Super Bowl, Coach Reid has, a lot of his coaches and his players kind of come back and kind of be around the team, especially the ones that, familiar faces. Brett Favre did it. Donovan McNabb came and spoke to us a little bit. So Coach Dick Vermeil came back and spoke to us, and Coach Reid gave him the floor like he would as if he was a head coach. Like in the middle of a team meeting, everybody, Dick Vermeil, he gets up and he's getting fired up, like he's like his juices are flowing, like he's like the old ball coach again, and he's talking about toughness and how you got to play with toughness and how the league is. They're trying to be safer and it's kind of taking the toughness out of the league, but you guys got to play with that grit. And he's like, "Where's Kelce?" And I'm like, "Right here." And I get up, I stand up, "Right here, coach." Because I'm fired. He's firing me up. He looks at me and says, "Your brother is one of the toughest son of a bitch that's ever played this game." I mean, I turn on the film and I'm like, "Man, I want that guy to play for me." It's like, I love that guy too, coach. And I just sat my ass right back down on my soft baby, weak ass.
This is what I'll say.
And it
this
was
is what
like
I'll say,
that moment of like realizing that you're never gonna fucking beat Jason Kelce. Shout out to Coach Vermeil on that. I fucking love you, Coach. Go ahead.
I don't have to pick Jason, but I think Jason because
he's better. No, I get it. I get it.
I married him.
Yeah, she has to. That's what she's saying. She has to pick him.
No, I didn't.
You're not hurting anyone's feelings.
I didn't have to pick him. But here's
Everyone's
the deal.
told me Jason's better.
I think that New Heights would not be nearly as successful if you guys didn't get to play off of the banter, the humor that you guys so like effectively use with each other. I think that you guys would not be as successful independently. So it doesn't matter if Jason edged you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Jason, she's just trying to make me feel better.
Is it working?
I know it.
Did it work?
Honestly, kind of made me feel better.
Are Winnie and Baloo the most underrated members of the Kelce family?
Winnie is.
Yeah, Baloo's a dickhead.
Is that terrible to say?
No,
He's an
because
asshole.
he is.
He's just a pain. He can't help himself and he's a pain. This morning we woke up, he went into one of the trash cans on the second floor of our house and pulled out a dirty diaper and then busted it open on the dog bed in our room while we were sleeping.
Nice.
That's Blue. But Winnie's the best, my firstborn child.
She is. And she kills all the groundhogs.
The dog I always wanted.
Jason, a big body wash guy or a shampoo kind of guy?
Kylie knows exactly what I am.
He's a antibacterial Dial soap bar.
Dial soap, dude.
So much so that when we go places, I always make sure that I put a new bar of Dial in my bag so that when we get there and he complains about having to use body wash, I just pop it right in the shower. Really brings the vibe up.
You two are so magical.
You know what's nice about a bar of soap? It's like so many.
I thought he was going to say, you know what's nice about a wife?
Oh yeah, it is very thoughtful, and I really do appreciate that guy. You know what's nice about a bar of soap though? That like
it gets pubes. It's the pubes all stick to the bar soap if you don't use a washcloth.
no. So when you're getting towards the end of the bar of soap and there's like not enough
I actually
left,
didn't know this was a thing until he showed me.
like when you're getting to the end of the bar of soap and there's like barely any left, you can adhere it to the new bar of soap. You like take it and layer it on to the new bar of soap, and then it becomes homogeneous. So that you're dealing with like no waste.
Homogeneous.
Homogeneous.
Homogeneous. Homogeneous.
Start with an H.
Homogeneous. Get the fuck out of this. All right.
Can you tell everybody whether I am a good handyman around the house without laughing? Please.
Sorry.
No.
He is not handy.
Yeah, Jason, for him to really want to be a carpenter, he said he wanted to do that as a hobby. I'm just like, dude, you are not good with like shit like that. That's just not your thing. You putting shit together and shit like that's not.
It's not my skill set.
Yes, because I'll tell you what, I was building raised beds for the backyard because I was going to do some vegetable gardens in the back. They're the most impressive weed gardens you've ever seen in your whole life. They are taller than the fence. Okay. It's amazing. But besides that, I was screwing them together and Jason came out and said, let me have that drill. I'll take care of this. And within 30 seconds, there was smoke coming from the drill bit.
It's a bad drill.
And
Bad drill.
I had to immediately back him up because
God, you know why this thing's smoking?
because I had already gotten through 3 corners and he was trying to light it on fire by the 4th corner. I was not having it.
What can Jason? That'd be a good segment to have next. What can Jason do?
Which Hogwarts house am I? Honest opinion. Suspense.
Do you have any fucking idea what a Hogwarts house is?
I'm Slytherin? Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding.
He does kind of have
the
like
worst
that.
insult you've ever
Once
given.
you,
He wants
once you
me to
really get to know
I don't
him,
want
though,
you to
he
say
does
that. I
have,
want you to
like,
say
kind of
what you think.
You're evil, Jason. Your eyebrows are from Slytherin. That's for damn sure.
If it's Slytherin, it's Slytherin.
He's Gryffindor. He's Gryffindor. I would say Gryffindor or Ravenclaw.
Can you please at least tell people I'm not a Hufflepuff? That's really all I care about.
Oh, he is not a Hufflepuff.
Thank you. I'm not irrelevant, Hufflepuffs.
I don't know what a Hufflepuff even means. Did Jason make you watch all the Twilights, or did he just willingly do that for himself?
He willingly did that himself.
Yeah, I thought so. They're so bad. They're so bad. All right, let's turn on 5. God, it's so ridiculous.
You get to a point and you're pot committed. Outside of the Super Bowl win, what is your favorite Eagles football memory?
Ooh.
I was just talking to my dad about this the other day. I would have to say watching Eagles games with my dad growing up. Unrelated to you and watching you. Sorry.
Oh, that's
There's
cool.
nothing. No need to be sorry about
honestly, having watched with my dad was more of a recreational activity. Mm-hmm. When I watch the Eagles now, it is stressful because I closely watch Jason and the line, and I'm always hoping for the absolute best in every scenario. So it's significantly more stressful. Whereas when I was growing up, we would like mess around on the couch while we were watching football games and act out plays and stuff like that.
Man, that just
I thought you were gonna say
reminded me
something like
when
taking a picture with the girls on the field or something like that. But it's all right. No, it's cool.
I don't remember any of it.
No, you know what that actually made me think of, Kai, is when we were in New York. We watched the Giants game. Was it last year?
Oh, no, it had to be 2 years ago.
It had to be 2 years ago. We watched the Giants game, and Jason got banged up and went inside the locker room. And I see Kylie's face, and I mean,
hobbling.
She is extremely worried and like kind of like, I don't want to say stressed, but she's like kind of like, what's going on? She's like keeps looking at her phone to see if the trainer gives her a text whether you're dead or alive. And I'm over here like,
in
man,
New York?
she is panicking.
You hurt your knee.
It was against the Giants.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, she is panicking. I'm like, Mom, does she know that he's about to come running out of that tunnel here at any second? Because he does this shit all the way.
No, I knew that.
Sure enough,
I
here
was
he comes.
just
Fucking, like Superman. Like, here, I'm coming to save you guys. I got you.
doing the test sprints on the sideline afterwards, and then getting down in snapping position, and you're just like,
And all the test sprints, like they didn't look great. And then he still grabs his helmet like he's hurt, and then goes out there and plays like there's nothing wrong. Yeah, that's Jason. That's why his toughness on Madden is 99.
I think it's 96, but I'll take it.
All right, let's close things out by giving our New Heights stamp of the week. Kylie, as our guest, you get the honor of giving the stamp of the week for week 1 of the NFL season. Is there anyone in the community? You don't have to keep this just to football. You can give this to anybody that you want to kind of give praise to that's taken their game or their life to new heights.
this is going to be so personal. I'd like to give this New Heights stamp to Annie Elliott. She's a new mom. She brought baby Bo into the world. Mm-hmm. New mom. She's crushing it. She really is. So, New Heights new mom, Annie Elliott.
Shout out to Annie.
There we go, Annie.
Way to take your game to new heights with that new baby.
Alrighty, that wraps up the Kylie Kelce episode. That's right, Kylie. Thank you so much for coming on. I know that you really enjoyed it. To all the 92%ers back for season 2, we can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. We will run it back next week to talk about the first game of the season and how it went. So listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show with 1S. And thank you to our production crew. You guys make us look so much better. And sorry in advance, as you're going to have to edit this one. And thank you to our 92%ers. Like Jason said, we love you guys. We can't wait to talk about week 1 when we see you next week. Peace.